Let's talk about shadow IT. Traditionally, this has been a disaster for IT units and over time for everyone in a company. The problem was that the shadow IT was the way that individual parts of a business could get some kind of IT solution, if you will, by just asking someone who wasn't part of IT to go to their computer and do something. And in the end, they would succeed. They would accomplish that little solution. The problem was it didn't build into the company's major capabilities, strategic capabilities. As a result, companies spent more and more money on shadow IT, and then later business people would go back to IT and say, oh, we have this and this and this and this. Why don't you just tie them together for us and make them more powerful? Because they had never gone through the IT unit in the first place, they had never been architected. They had not built a capability. They'd addressed one very specific need, and it left companies with a mess. So for many years now, we have been proposing that companies need to instead invest in their strategic capabilities and get away from shadow IT. We even propose that they should engage in what we call demand shaping, which is have conversations every day about what are the requirements this company has that will develop capabilities and let them be the company they want to be. And then they invest their resources in building systems that enable that and new processes that deliver on the promise that their vision would enable them to have. The interesting thing that's happened now that many companies are indeed demand shaping and really building capabilities, this would be things like the accessibility to customer data or end-to-end supply chain management. Now that we've done this, now we can actually free up business units and individual functional leaders to recognize some cool little things they can do there, say, as a front interface to their customers on the web. And once they've done this underlying capability, those things can happen really fast. They don't disrupt what they built. They actually just build new, fast opportunities that respond to what's going on in the marketplace. If you go to Lego's website, you'll get a feel for what I mean. They built underlying supply chain capabilities, and then they kind of freed up people to take those to the customer and create communities. The trick here is making sure that we as companies understand our strategic capabilities, talk about them regularly, understand the next thing we need to build, and then we can deliver on these little fun things that actually make shadow IT a good thing rather than a bad thing.